It is 4 p.m., so we're going to go ahead and call this meeting to order. And I think we have a few folks that are going to be coming out of... We do have a quorum. We do. Yeah, we do. I'm counting. So we're going to go ahead and get started. With that, Trustee Gonzalez, will you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, so pursuant to Board Policy 2350, any person may speak to the Board of Trustees either on an agenda item or other matters of interest to the public that are within the subject matter jurisdiction of the board and before any board action is taken. Comments must be limited to 3 minutes per speaker and 20 minutes on the same or substantially similar subject unless a majority of the board votes to extend the time limit. As a matter of policy, the matters are properly noticed for discussion or action in open session. If you have questions about access or if you require accommodation to participate in the public meeting, please contact the Chancellor's office at 909-388-6903 as far in advance of the board meeting as possible. Do we have any public comment? No, ma'am. Okay, no public comment tonight. So with that, we are on clarification. Any clarifications from staff on anything tonight? Okay. With that, we are going to go right into our presentations. And so we're super excited tonight to have our San Bernardino Community College District Police Officer Pinning Ceremony. And so I'm going to introduce our acting chief, Blake Bonnet, and have him come to the podium to lead our ceremony. Welcome.
Hi there. Welcome. Thank you, everybody. It's good to see everybody. It's nice to be able to get our team together. Graveyard and day shift, almost everybody's here to be able to showcase our new staff. As always, we're grateful for the support that you guys show to us. Chancellor Rodriguez, Board of Trustees, Vice Chancellors, Jose, all you guys that help continue to grow. Leadership, President Duran, President Contreras, thank you. Huge thank you to the real push for us to get the things that we need to continue to grow as a police department and be as professional as we are. I've been with the district since 2008. This is the first time since I've been here that we've had double-digit police officers. After we swear them in, that makes 10 officially, so that's great news. That's good things for us. Introduction on the officers. I'm just going to give you a brief intro of them. First one's going to be Richard Diaz. He attended the police academy. I'll have the honor of pinning him. Officer K. Carota, he graduated from our police academy here in the district at Valley College. He'll be pinned by his mother, Yoshiko Carota. Donovan Shaw, he also attended the police academy at Valley. He'll be pinned by his father, Mike Shaw, who's a retired deputy from San Diego County Sheriff's Department. And Sarah Gonzalez, she also attended the basic academy at San Diego Valley College, and she'll be pinned by Amelia Gonzalez, who's an employee in the district. She helps run the extended academy. So in-house in our academy at Valley, which I think is a great thing, continue to grow and hire our students and get them into a career field that they long for. So with that, I'll keep it nice and short. We'll get them up here, do an oath of office, and we'll get on to the celebration with their family. So you guys want to come on up? Family members doing the pinning, you guys want to come up and stand in front of your family member? You can just stand right here. Just stand right in front of here. We'll do the oath and then you guys can hang the badge on. I'll read it once for everybody. When I say state your name, just state your individual name, okay? Raise your right hand, please. State your name.
I, Donovan Shaw,
do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California. Take this obligation freely. Without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter. Congratulations. So if you guys want to step in, you can come. I appreciate you guys giving us a few minutes.
Congratulations. Do we want a photo? Yeah. I think we'd like to get a photo with the trustees.
Absolutely.
Right there's perfect.
So great. Thank you. Thank you again. All right. Next up on our order of business is approval of minutes. We've had 2 meetings in July, so I'll look for a motion to
So
approve.
moved.
Second.
We have a motion and by trustee Gonzalez and a second by trustee Williams. Any discussion? Hearing none. We will have our student trustees conduct their advisory vote before we go to our little magical machines and take our votes. So the minute. With that, so the minutes carry. We have minutes for our 2 meetings in July. We're on to our recognitions and our celebrations. And so at this time, we have our applause cards. So we'll recognize and applaud all the recipients for their extra effort during the month of July. All right. Even in the summer, we had several pages, though. That was pretty good. Next up is our consent agenda. So the agenda is expected to be routine and non-controversial. It will be acted upon by the board at one time without discussion. Any member of the board or a staff member or a citizen may request that an item be removed from the any items to pull tonight from the consent agenda? All right, hearing none.
Move for approval.
We've got a motion by trustee Gonzalez. Do we have a second? A second by trustee Reyes. No discussion, so with that, we will ask for our student trustees to cast their advisory vote. And our board members, cast your vote. With that, our motion carries, so everything on the consent agenda has been approved, which brings us now to our reports. We'll start with our board committee and activity reports. So first, we're going to ask trustee Gonzalez for a report from the board finance committee.
Thank you very much, Chair Houston. We had a great meeting today for the Board Finance Committee. First, we'd like to welcome onto the committee trustee Frank Reyes. So that'll be great to have his sage advice and experience on the Board Finance Committee. We had a really outstanding presentation as we are looking toward diversifying the potential income streams that we have to assist students. So this was looking at creating an enterprise fund model through a nonprofit for our college district, and this is being proposed to by staff. They've been working a lot on this. The next step, having heard this presentation, will be for us to tour Cal Poly Pomona and potentially also the Fresno County Office of Education, both of which operate nonprofit enterprise fund model organizations. And wish to participate in those tours. We will review how their foundations support the educational mission through property management, real estate development, and investment in I don't know why I can't read today, and investment in various projects. In addition, we will also have a full strategy session at a point in the future on this topic. We looked at the district's current investment properties, and we are at 94% occupancy with cash on hand of over $5 million, which is outstanding. You have in your board packet today the quarterly activity report of the Board Finance Committee for your review. And just a quick update on enrollment, which is at 49% of our target, which is 7% higher than we were last year. And that's my report.
All right, thank you for that. Next up is our board legislative committee, and I know we didn't have a meeting, but trustee Reyes, I believe you do have a report?
We didn't have a meeting per se because we're doing so well that we've covered most of the topics, so we figured we can probably just give you a brief report on the things that are happening, all with the understanding that everything we do in this college is to try to benefit the proactive things of students so that our students and our community have the best opportunities for them to get a good education and then eventually get a good job. But my report is primarily just to give you very fortunate to have had people from Washington, D.C. and the Secretary of EDA. We were very fortunate to have received a $3 million grant, and that will enhance the opportunities for the workforce development. And I want to thank our team, because our team really works hard. I know I can start with Mr. Torres, who was very instrumental at the beginning. You also have Noemi Ornelas, Dr. Ornelas, and Angel, and the rest of the team, because we have to put things together. But I want to show you that the pictures that we took and what we're doing with, some of you could not go to the function, but can we run it again, please, in terms of the, you can see this is the building. This is the one that we're going to continue to enhance in terms of the future workforce. This is the picture of the, starting from the Congress people, the Secretary of EDA, Ms. Castillo, and of course our particular team. We have the Chancellor and so forth. And I want to emphasize that when we are asking for support, grants, it's all about relationships. And if we don't have the good relationships, things don't happen. Because everybody, all the colleges can go to Washington, D.C. or Sacramento and say, well, we're underfunded, we don't have enough this. And all of us can say that, but what we do is that we have the team to put this thing together. Actually, the grant was lost. It was lost because certain things were not done, not because of what we didn't do, but because of the commitment that we have with our team, and we got together, we resubmitted the proposal, and you have Mr. Will Marshall, who is a tremendous supporter of us. We've gotten close to throughout, because this is a third EDA grant, probably about $15 million. Benefit is the students to go take a class at San Bernardino Valley College or Crafton Hills College, and they pay maybe about $2,000, depending on the. Whereas if they go to another proprietary school, you're going to pay $45,000, $25,000, and we don't have that type of money. So anyway, this is a great opportunity. Now, with that, I also want to show a picture of this particular. Go to the White House to talk about opportunities from the legislative delegation from the state of California. You see all the assembly people and the senators that really are the ones that really support us. I looked at one particular assembly person that was in the committee that gave us an opportunity to get $15 million for KVCR. So KVCR is existing because of this person who saw that KVCR was important to our communities. The vice president there, and then the other ones. And then one of them is in the front there, happens to be my wife, who's the assemblywoman. And we were instrumental in trying to get feedback about how workforce development impacts the community colleges. So again, we're very, very fortunate. So I want to thank the team for putting this together. Again, Angel, Dr. Ornelas, Mr. Torres, and of course, without the support of our chancellor, we wouldn't do anything. And then also the support of the Board of Trustees. I know that some of you could not make it. Some were having a good time in somewhere. And the other one was also viewing something. So I figured we want to make sure that you do get the flavor of what we're doing. And of course, the other board members were there, and they participated, and they saw how beautiful it is. So we're very happy. We're very pleased. By the way, because of this, we're able to save another couple of $1 million. So relationships, and delivering the products that we do. So thank you so much. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Thank you for that. There's only one place I would have rather been.
And I would have rather have been there for you. But
So I am really sorry that I wasn't able to be there. But
Same here.
So moving on, we are on to our Board Policy and Procedures Ad Hoc Committee. Do we have a report?
We have no report.
Okay. On to our state and regional reports. Anything from the Board of Governors, Trustee Williams?
And I'll be brief. There's a lot, and I would really encourage folks to go to the Board of Governors website and look at the Vision 2030 update. The Board of Governors and the Chancellor's Office has been very busy. The Board of Governors will host its next meeting on September 23rd at San Bernardino Valley College, and so we're super excited. The BOG here in our region, and if you do have the opportunity to attend, please do attend. I want to just talk about 3 items that are updates within the Vision for Success. Credit for prior learning. Credit for prior learning has been an initiative that the governor and the chancellor's office has launched to give military veterans an opportunity, or I should say veterans, an opportunity to use their experience to earn or receive in the military, and then also for folks who have had workforce training. And so to date in 2024, we have had 8,000 students statewide who have received credit for prior learning. And it's a partnership with the faculty. It's designed in a way to help faculty award this credit to students in an equitable way, and just really opening up more opportunities for students to earn college credits. The other 2 initiatives that the in partnership with the governor's office, has submitted an application to the U.S. Department of Education to approve a process for the ability to benefit. And this is for students who don't have a high school diploma, for them to be eligible to receive financial aid when they enroll in career pathways programs. And so we're hoping that this gets approved, and that will really help folks receive some financial aid. And then the last thing, the Chancellor's Office is partnering with on the California Community Colleges Open Education Initiative, and it's a partnership with the College of the Canyons, and it's designed to deploy a comprehensive textbook solution so that we can have a zero-cost degree program, and then also provide technical assistance for districts across the state that are interested in engaging with OER resources. That's all that I have. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Very excited to be able to host our state chancellor, so that's coming up. Our Joint Powers Authority, so this is our San Bernardino Regional Emergency Training Center. We had a meeting yesterday. We're continuing our relationships with the Airport Authority to extend the lease on the facility, so those conversations are continuing. Otherwise, that's about all I have to report on that. So we'll go on to our chancellor's report, and you're up.
All right, well, good afternoon. Start off by sharing something that I read recently that was really interesting. The Gallup report, as many of you know, Gallup does a lot of surveying across the nation on a lot of different topics. But a report found that nationwide, people have a lot more confidence in two-year colleges compared to four-year ones, especially when it comes to affordability and the value of education. And, you know, for me, that's not surprising, and hopefully that's not surprising for you all, considering the work we're doing throughout the district and at both campuses. And we're not slowing down on any of that. I recently moderated a meeting with the California Secretary of Housing, Tomika Mas, and the Deputy Secretary, Sasha Kurgan, along with housing leaders from San Bernardino and Riverside counties. We talked about affordable housing for our students at our colleges, and we also discussed how the state's funding formula favors coastal and urban colleges, and there really needs to be consideration for those of us in the Inland Empire. We're advocating for changes to help the Inland Empire colleges get the support that they need, and all of this is a part of our equity work to meet our students' basic needs. Retreat with our extended cabinet leadership throughout the district as we prepare for the next academic year. As a result of the retreat, we are going to start a program called SBCCD University. You might be familiar with McDonald's University, In-N-Out University. We are going to have an SBCCD University to help our teams learn from each other, share best practices, and take a look at how we can improve our service to our students and our communities. It was a productive meeting. I'm super excited for what's ahead. On top of that, our efforts are getting recognized by industry leaders. We've been invited by the RP Group to lead a 3-part series on innovation to share how we're using our Cascade reporting system. Our Cascade system is a system that we use to track how we are doing on our goals throughout the district. This system is typically used by Fortune 500 companies, which again helps us track our progress and stay aligned with our mission, our goals, and our objectives district-wide. So we're super excited about that. I also want to give a shout out to one of our faculty members, and forgive me if I do not get his name correct, who wrote a book called The Fundamentals of American Government and Politics. It's my understanding that he will be using this in his classroom. So I thank him for the gift. And believe it or not, I actually started reading it. And I recently learned about forced theory. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Get the book. It's fantastic. Yeah. So congratulations to Dr. Rice. I look forward to getting. A couple of weeks ago, as Trustee Reyes mentioned, we hosted a number of elected officials to celebrate a $3 million gift from the EDA. Super excited about everything that's going to happen over in El Del Rosa Center. And to highlight that and to complement the slides that Trustee Reyes showed, I'd like to show you a video put together by our very own KVCR that I think really captures the moment of that morning. If I can get some help with the video. We aren't just breaking ground. Today, we are making a statement. And that statement is that opportunity is right here.
First, I want to express our deepest gratitude to the United States Economic Development Administration for the generous $3 million investment.
It is just a deep honor to be able to help secure investments to help our region grow and thrive.
Together, we are the architects that are going to make sure that that blueprint includes equity and that we have many paths to success.
So equity, that's what it's all about, right? Making sure that we get our fair share. Well, we don't get our fair share unless we're talking to the right people. And nobody delivered for us better than Will Marshall. On behalf of the state of California, thank you so very much.
This new job training facility will empower anyone interested in pursuing a trade, from construction and maintenance to forestry and other good, stable, quality jobs.
The San Bernardino Community College District is the one that has the vision. We are preparing the future workforce.
Opportunity just isn't a word. It's a promise of new beginnings and brighter futures for everyone in our communities. Yeah. And lastly, I'm looking forward to the start of the academic year, seeing everyone at our opening day events at both Crafton Hills College and San Bernardino College tomorrow. And that concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Now I am really sad that I was not able to be there. It was great.
We're going to charge money to people to come in.
All right, next up are our reports from our represented groups. So first up is our Crafton Hills College Academic Senate. Looks like no report. Crafton Hills College Classified Senate. Crafton Hills College. I was going to say, it's August. San Bernardino Valley College Academic Senate. Hey.
Andrew, you want to hit the microphone? There's a button on the base.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, now you can hear me?
Yes.
All right, perfect, then, thank you. I'll start now. So as you know, I am SBVC's Academic Senate President, Andrea Hecht. My role, the Academic Senate primary purpose, is to ensure that faculty have a voice in the governance and decision-making process of the district, especially on all matters related to curriculum and academic standards. It ensures faculty involvement in decision-making processes, particularly in areas outlined in the 10+1, a set of guidelines detailed in Title V. My name, as I mentioned, is Andrea Hecht, and I'm journey at SBVC, working for First Year Experience and the Dreamers Resource Center. These roles allowed me to connect with students at critical points in their educational journeys, offering the support and guidance they needed to succeed. After that time, I transitioned to a full-time general counselor position In this role, I had a privilege of working even more closely with our diverse student body, helping them navigate the academic paths and supporting their personal and professional growth. My passion for student success and my commitment to our community has led me to my current role as SBBC Academic Senate President. The Academic Senate is a crucial body within our college. It represents the faculty and makes recommendations to the administration and governing board on academic and professional matters, often referred to as the 10+1 areas. These areas include curriculum, degree, certificate requirements, grading policies, educational program development, and more. The new Vice President of Academic Senate at SBVC is Tatiana Vasquez, a professor in biology, and Jamie Sawyer as Secretary, a counselor in general counseling. Eliminating barriers to student access and success. SBVC Counseling has been conducting fast-track events this summer, which is one-day event where students are welcomed to the college with a one-stop shop, financial aid presenter, orientation by the counseling faculty, assessment, education plan, and then registered for courses, which was really successful. I would also like to say thank you to all faculty members who have continued to teach over the summer, continuously reflecting on and revamping their courses to ensure the highest quality of education for our students. Their commitment to academic excellence and innovation, research, developing new teaching strategies, or preparing for the upcoming semester, their dedication to their craft and to our students is truly commendable. A special thank you goes out to our counseling faculty as they continue to work tirelessly with many students, listening to their concerns, guiding them through the often complex choices between certificates, associate's degree, and transfer options. Their expertise and support are invaluable to our students as they navigate their academic and career paths. I would also like to recognize our resource centers, including the Valley 360 tutoring centers and the played pivotal role in supporting our students' academic success. The tutoring centers offer vital assistance, helping students to grasp challenging concepts and excel in their studies. Our library, a hub of knowledge and resources, provides a quiet space for learning and research, and its department are always ready to assist with finding the right materials or providing research guidance. Their contributions are fundamental to our students' learning experience. And then the rest is for you guys to read. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Welcome. San Bernardino Valley College Classified Senate. Looks like no report there. San Bernardino Valley College Associated Students. Okay. CSEA. CTA. Welcome.
Hello. Good evening, Board of Trustees, Chancellor Dr. Rodriguez, campus presidents. Senior district leadership, I'm Jeff Dembski. I'm the faculty union president. CTA has some action items to report out and some thanks to convey to you all. Our two-day executive board retreat was successful. We met for 9 hours of formal meetings as well as informal caucuses and some enjoyable meals. We again appreciate the district's approving EEO funds to support these efforts. During our meetings, we settled several prior pending issues. Specifically, we finalized 2 memorandum of understanding with the district regarding health care benefits for part-time and full-time employees. Thank you to Ms. Hannon's team and the prior CTA administration for preparing this work. Our executive board also displayed some leadership this month, working with senior managers to resolve a prior stalled workload issue in the Valley College football program. If you'll permit me a bit of sports language, advancing the ball on this play was a team effort and a team win for all Wolverines. DEIA initiatives was central to our retreat's focus. Our executive board constituted a subcommittee charged with revising our chapter bylaws to reflect gender-neutral language. We also tasked a second group to draft a new chapter DEIA commitment statement. I personally now better appreciate the scope of inequities separating part-time and full-time work experience, especially related to the human respect equity. Something is lost, for example, when part-time faculty do not receive the same district service certificates that full-time faculty receive every 5 years. Including part-time faculty in this recognition honor is admittedly a small step toward promoting employee equity, but it's an important one. Small steps matter. They're the pre-requirements to taking more confident strides. CTA looks forward to the new semester. Please know that our members on both campuses are entirely focused on supporting students' success. Thank you for this communication opportunity. We'll see you next month.
Thank you. Next up is our Police Officers Association.
Good evening. Just want to start off by saying thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to present our officers with their badges. It really does mean a lot from the district management to our department for showing that support. That these new officers feel it, and now their families do too. So thank you for this, what appears to be small, but is a big thing in our department. Moving forward, there's a lot of changes in our department. We're sad to see our CSOs leave. So now we have some big shoes to fill with some vital things that they offered us. Having these new officers is going to make a big difference there. So they still have a long way to go. Our field training program isn't necessarily easy. So hopefully they can make it through their training and move on to be our full-time officers. And as the department, as the district continues to grow, we look forward to growing with that and meeting those safety needs for all of our constituents. Coming up, we have a couple things. October is rolling around, which is normally our breast cancer awareness, so we'll have our pink patches, which are being redesigned for the year. This year, we've also collaborated with our San Bernardino Valley College Veterans Resource Center to create Veterans Day patches. So one of their veteran students is designing the patch for us, which will be produced soon. I'll be happy to announce that when that time comes. Thank you guys for your support, and we hope to continue serving you. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up will be our staff reports. So we'll start with our San Bernardino Valley College president, Dr. Contreras.
Yeah, thank you, Board President Houston. In addition to my written report, I have a few updates. But first, I'd like to congratulate all the officers who were sworn in. And if they do develop that patch, I'd like to collect it. I'm gathering the challenge coins and the patches. So would really love to add to a collection in my office. Before is here. This has been a really robust and busy week at San Bernardino Valley College. Kicked off on Tuesday with our adjunct orientation. More than 250 adjuncts participated in that training. We also had yesterday Wolverine Welcome Day, as well as our executive cabinet did a road show around to the different division departments across the campus. And it was really exciting to welcome the faculty back, to see the energy on campus, to see all the smiling on the quad, even though it was 100. It was a very, very welcoming event and week. Really want to thank Rania Hamdi, Eric Morden, Debbie Gallagher, Michael Gonzalez, Paul Bertillion, and our technology and facilities teams. And we look forward to tomorrow, our opening day. My first opening day should be a fun-filled event for those who are able to join, and we're looking forward to implementing some changes. The other update, really connecting to the update from Trustee Williams, is our credit for prior learning. One of the things I'm learning as I'm onboarding are the tremendous strides at Bernardino Valley College. We appear to be one of the leaders in that area. Look forward to providing more information in the weeks to come about the strides we are making in credit for prior learning. Really like to acknowledge our Vice President of Instruction, Dr. Dina Humble, as well as Dean Stephanie Lewis for the work, as well as all the faculty and the classified professionals who are taking part in those efforts as well. Finally, on more somber news, really like to pay respects to Miss Anita Moore, who passed away in July and has been just a tremendous member of the San Bernardino Valley College community. Didn't take long to realize that. A few members of our teammates were at her services earlier today, and really want to acknowledge her contributions. Quotes from a few people. Anita was an instrumental mentor in my early years at San Bernardino Valley College. She was always a light. You could always count on her for a sincere smile and a belly laugh. Another one, her desk was a mess, but she always knew where to locate and what was needed. A legacy of love, and really want to honor Miss Anita Moore. And that concludes my report.
Thank you. Next up is our Crafton Hills College president, Dr. Horan.
Good evening, board members. I have one update for you today. Last academic year, that's weird to say, I brought you the great news that we had eliminated disproportional impact for transfer for all of our student populations at Crafton Hills College. In our most recent assessment, we have some more great news to announce. We had 4 identified student groups with disproportional impact in student success, course success rates. These are groups that performed lower than the average success rate of the college. We are proud to report we have improved by 50%. We only have 2 groups now with disproportional impact and course success rates. And of the 2 remaining groups, we are making tremendous progress on their improvements. For our Black and African American students, we increased over the last 3 years 2.1% in course success rates. Now, moving a percentage point alone is a massive accomplishment. 2.1% for Black and African American students, and for our Latinx, Hispanic students, we increased 3.1% in course success rates. And so we're very excited about this news, fresh to us, and we're going to be happily celebrating it tomorrow at our opening in-service day. And that's my report.
Congratulations, that is huge.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Next up is our Executive Vice Chancellor,
No report.
Vice Chancellor of Human Services and Police Services,
No report.
Vice Chancellor of Education and Student Support Services.
No report.
Okay. Are there any items in our information section that any of our trustees want to pull for discussion or have? All right. Then we are going to adjourn into our closed session. Do we have any public comments for closed session? Okay. With that, it is 4:41, so we will convene into closed session. Do we want 10 minutes? 10 minutes. So we will convene at it's at 4:52.
Can we close in Anita Moore's name today?
At the end or right now?
Are you close?
Yes.
Yeah, and if there are
Sure.
other, because I know there's some other, well, however you, that passed recently.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, so we are on a break. Oh, you know what, and I am the offender of this is why I have no money. My purse is always on the floor. Okay, so the time is 5:24, and we are going to reconvene the public meeting, and our clerk has a report of action taken in closed session.
On August 8, 2024, in closed session, the board unanimously voted with 6 board members approving the resignation agreement and general release between the district and employee number 26544 pursuant to the terms of the agreement. Employee number 26544 will resign effectively July 31st, 2024 under the agreement. Employee number 26544 releases the district from any and all legal claims.
Okay, with that, and without objection, this meeting will be adjourned in the, do you want to, Trustee Williams?
Yeah, we're adjourning in honor of the death of Miss Nita Moore, a longtime employee at San Bernardino Valley College.
Thank you for that. Our next meeting,
Can I make a comment? 'Cause
yes, please.
Anita, she was one of my favorite employees. When I first started working here, she and Clyde Williams and all that were and she loved working here. She was totally dedicated. So I'm sorry to hear that she passed, because I didn't know until today. But she was one of our favorite employees, always willing to go out of the way to help our students. So that's why we really need to think about what life's all about. You know, you pass and that's it. And so she left a good legacy. I'm sorry to hear that she passed. I would like to make sure that we contact her family, letting her know that we really appreciate all the great work and enthusiasm that she brought to this district.
Thank you. Thank you, Trustee Williams and Trustee Reyes, for that. With that, and without objection, our meeting will be adjourned, and our next meeting of the board is our board strategy session, and that is on August 22nd, 2024 at 4 p.m. in this boardroom. And with that, the time is 5:26, and we are adjourned. Thank you.